All right, so the magic question is the car gonna be there when I get there? Because couldn't tell if it was permit parking. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, so let's hope. So you might be wondering why I'm taking a video of my watch, and that's because my sleep score while I'm at home, or anywhere else to be honest, doesn't matter if it's the office or I'm traveling for work or something like that, my sleep score at home is rarely ever over 40. By rare, I mean maybe 3 to 5 times over the course of a month, and I get normally about, oh my gosh, maybe 4 to 4.5 hours of sleep at most at night. I'd probably say the average is closer to 4 hours. And this is why I travel. You know, when I'm at places where I kind of just feel at peace with my surroundings, it just does a lot for my health. And that is why I'm just wondering if I'm in the wrong spot. Almost a fitness center. Get some bench press. Heaviest they had were 50-pound dumbbells, so I had to do sets of 15 and did some mixed grip pull-ups. Now leg extension with some knuckle push-ups. Tons of fun. All right, leg extensions, push-ups done. You hit some seated row and maybe some outdoor lunges. That's it. Yeah, morning gym session is done. I'm gonna go get about 15-20 minutes of early morning sunlight just to let the body continue waking up. All right, that is 15 minutes outside of getting some fresh daylight. I'm gonna rinse off really quick, and showered late last night, so I'm just gonna get a good rinse, and then let's go get some acai bowls and let's get fat. Actually probably gonna go to town on a bunch of food in these next 3 or so hours. Alright, so the elevators here are incredibly slow, but I'm only up a level, kinda, depending upon if you go out the front or the back of the hotel. So I think I found a stairwell that I can use, but I also heard some angry birds. These birds are loud, and they're angry. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure of my decision, because this could just be a sketchy as fuck stairwell too. But I'm only going down a level. I think I'm good. It's a little bit of a shortcut. I am gonna say this though, while a 4x4 is more practical in Hawaii, this Jeep Grand Cherokee drives worse than my Mercedes at home. Probably because my car's a Mercedes. Time for some acai bowls. Alright, so I don't know the rules in Kona, but finding a spot on the side of the road seems a little too easy to do, but it's also, I guess, the slowest time of the year. I'm gonna look up on my phone first to see if there's permits or anything that's needed for street parking, but I don't see any signs or anything like that. I mean, I'm literally up against like a marsh or something, so yeah, but I don't want to get my car towed either or get like a massive fucking ticket. Alright, so I'm in downtown Kona and I'm gonna try to find this acai shop here. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright, the acai bowls at Basik are amazing. I'm gonna continue on this get fat in Kona food tour. I think I go this direction. So I'm actually really happy that I quit drinking, just because while at the acai place, a girl and her boyfriend were there, and her boyfriend was so hungover that he couldn't eat anything and just complaining the entire time about how hungover he was. Pretty funny, but I used to be that guy as well, and I am very happy that I am not. A year and 4 months, 5 months, something like that, of sobriety. Nice. Alright, so I could totally drive to the next spot since it is about a mile or more away. But when Cody and I, when her and I were in Oahu in Waikiki, we pretty much walked everywhere we could and only drove if it was like incredibly far. I mean, one of the places we walked back from was over 3.5, 4 miles away, but we got to do a lot of stuff along the way and see a lot of things, and it just was relaxing. So we walk. So you might be wondering why I'm going to get Vietnamese food while I'm in Hawaii. One, I like trying Vietnamese food wherever I go. Like, I tried Vietnamese food in Puerto Vallarta, in La Paz, in France, in lots of other places. Two, support your people wherever they are. That's my other rule. Been eating a lot today, but it's worth it because that's what I planned today. Alright, so there's a huge parking lot at this place, so I probably could have driven, but it means I wouldn't have gotten steps and a walk-in. And I am now gonna walk back to the car and start heading back to the resort, and because I gotta do that meeting. Alright, so the thing that annoys me most in Minnesota is people who walk in the street, but they walk on the wrong side. You walk on the left. Here's my controversial opinion on how much money churches make. How much do you think that church is worth on the real estate it's sitting on in Kona? That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so the magic question is the car gonna be there when I get there? Because I couldn't tell if it was permit parking. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, so let's hope. Alright, I made it back, and the car is here. But now, the road back to the Marriott Waikoloa. I almost said the road to Hana, but we're definitely not in Maui right now. Alright, so I did not rinse off because I had to go do a good deed for some people that are working outside, because it's hot as fuck outside for people that are doing a lot of manual labor. I bought them some cold Gatorades, and now I'm gonna head to my Marriott meeting.